Hello and welcome. Now I've set the a worker up at the top collecting the bales. So yeah, and also yesterday found the secret to this is literally to hold it above like that, and it will fill. I know it looks a bit odd with a bucket. I can't help that, but yeah, it is. This is the way that you literally unload it. You literally hold it above. So fantastic. It's not as difficult as I thought. Brilliant. Now this is the second time I've done this session. It really is. It's quite annoying. Yeah. Basically, I did some work at the top, and I wasn't happy with it, so I didn't want to save it. Not thinking about the fact that I hadn't saved it already. I thought I had, and when it came to is, I wasted the entire session and did all the work. And this is literally the session before where I'd got to. So I reloaded the game as you do. You know what you? I've got the autosave on. I don't know if this is actually on, whether you need to stick it on. Yeah, we had some issues, and then again, it's an old issue that I found out a long time ago. Right, we want to be going on to dollars straight away. I think it's this one actually. Yes, autosave interval. We're on 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, that is. This is the proper one. I need to go out of the game and actually tick the game saver mod. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to set the. Yeah. Wow, it's still not liking that. That's amazing. That is because that is. Yeah, I'm hoping that's got a pass through as well. Yeah, if not, what we are going to do is we're just going to, and also for ease of use, I'm going to switch to one thing, yeah, because obviously we've got wheel loader for wheel loader implements. Let's see if that's better. Right then, have I set, I don't think I have set a worker for this, but let's have a look. And the one thing it will have done and will have kept is the courseplay courses that I did during the session, because it does do that. Yes, so you should have courses. It'll probably even have one. Yes, field 12. Oh no, that was. Oh no, that's the last course that this tract did. So we want field 21. It's got the 24 meter. It has. So I didn't create it. No, I didn't actually think about it, but I may as well, because yeah, I'm going to set this going. We're going to need to pop at the top at some point when that has finished collecting the 24 bales that it's got to collect. Sorry, 12 bales that it's got to collect, not 24. Headlands 2, I think you might get away with it just about. Yes, fantastic. 25.5. Well, we'll go with that, because I'm not sure, because it's a 36 meter, but yeah. We shall 25.5 meters is what we'll write, and we shall see if there's any wastage. And 3 meters. You've not done it right at all. No. Oh, why is that? What? I've seen this before. What was it? Because it's a bucket. That's why it's a bucket. It doesn't. Yeah, I think we can use a standard worker though, if I remember rightly. Although it is a little bit. Yeah, this bucket isn't good, not really. Whereas it was. Well, it actually was not much better with the right. Oh, that's right. No, I'm being silly. I did this yesterday. The same. We need to drop that bucket. And need to drop the weight, and we need to grab the field scanner, which we have again already done, but yeah, because of Wally here, yeah, I had an idea that I'm going to follow through with, and I did sort of stop. I put a blob of white on the field at the top, which I will tell you what that means, and you can grab this because I did it yesterday. Yeah. So then, I'm going to time lapse this because I've already done this. Yeah, we need to lime, so we need to buy the lime. And in fact, yeah, let me just push, or I need to drop that, don't I? Yeah, I need to push that off the. Yeah, the Dalbo I'm talking about. So, well, not well. It was. Is it still classed as the Dalbo? I think it is, even though it's a. So I apologise for the rough handling, but can we push those off? All of them like that. I know I can really be horrible and we can just rag them. I know that, but I don't really want to be doing that anymore. I've done it in the past, and yeah, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf to not rag things around that much. Right, smashing. That should be okay. Let's send that to the store, and actually, it makes more sense to send the case. Really. This doesn't like this trailer. It's not very good with certain things. Actually, I think it's like the height of the hitch is just causes issues with dragging certain things. So I shall set this field scanner, which you can actually do with a worker. So we shall do that. I don't think you can't do it with a standard worker, but you can set it with a course plate worker. So we're going to do that. I think it probably, I'm not going to ask too many questions because it probably will cost me more than it should. But you can't do everything. And yes. And 1 metre. Now this has never done that before. No. Oh, it's on the back. Well, that is really strange. Right, we'll do this ourselves then. We'll quickly grab the fields. And, yeah, because we need this. We really do. This is the bigger of the fields. It really is quite a whopper. I mean, yeah, well, of what we've got anyway, not on the map. It's not a whopper at all on the map. But this is the biggest one. The other one's actually quite a weeny little field. Yes, so this to me is a little bit, yeah. Oh, there is another thing that I found out yesterday. The Crone trailer is nowhere to be found on our roster. It's like that second tractor that was a ghost in the machine that was there but wasn't there. The Crone again, if you, it says it's worth 320,000, or it did yesterday. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. My bad. Yeah, literally on the last session I saw it. There's another thing that I found a bit weird. Which, yeah, let's quickly send that so at least the one field is finished. And that is the position of it. Now, I did looking at it, and when I said, oh, there is no repair point, I remember that when you do this and you look, it shows you, and I remember seeing it and thinking, there is a repair. There's a vehicle workshop. The weird thing is, it repairs you on the road. And I thought, no, I'm not having that. No, definitely not. That is very strange. So I don't know why it was thought to be acceptable to do that, but we're not having that. No. No, it's just not. And yes, it doesn't release yeah, well, you can also see that there's that there hidden behind it. But I'm going to stick a standard. I did put that on back yesterday because I didn't want there to be any extra money. But no, I've got an idea. But yeah, again, the one thing we're short of is tractors. So I think we're going to buy a cheap tractor. So I don't mind it being out of that. Yeah, I will show you the Crone in a minute. We'll get all these little silly jobs done. There may be another piece of equipment if there are 2 or 3 like we've found already. Then there may well be more. So let's fold that away quick. Oh no! Oh no, that's right. I thought I pressed scan again. I haven't. Thank goodness for that. The other thing is, it means that you can actually scoot across the yard quite nicely without. Yeah, now that's gone, which I quite like that. Now, I think we're going to stick that. We could stick it near the BGA actually. No, but I prefer here. If I'm honest, I think we'll put now. I think I've got the American garden hose. Let's put that down straight away though, and we're going to mark it a little bit with a little bit of additional painting. And it is quite a basic palette, but this will mark X marks the spot, if you know what I mean. Fantastic. Oh, it's dirt. That's not really, no. Gravel. Gravel's not bad. Yeah, that'll have to go. It's got dirt next to it anyway. In fact, yeah, now it looks a little bit odd. Right, buildings, tools. I'm going to go for the toolbox mod. I'm trying. I do like this. I like its form factor. But then again, for this Let's Play, I think we'll go that one, my Old Faithful, that I really do like when we want a building. I think that's probably the way to go. Now, the other thing, we were going to talk about the clamp. Yeah, because I think we'll go Omatana. In which case, me putting this here is going to be a bit of a waste of time. Because it's going to look odd. Okay, I agree. Oh, it's just worth a lot of money. It is, but I'd sooner get this done now, if I'm honest, than I would. Right, we're going to obviously need to do something about that. Yeah, we'll have to spend the money on things for the farm, though. If we've reinvested, we'll just put it that way. But I want to get all this type of stuff done early on. It might actually delay what I was really planning on doing. Which might. Oh, there's also. Yeah, we have discovered an animal again. I see it. A little green one. Well, blue turquoise, actually, I would say was probably the right thing. I also, in editing, noticed that. Is it this one? At one of the buildings there was, yeah, like that. But that's not. I don't think it was this one actually. But in one of our buildings, I think it was the top. I think it was the horse one. I'm sure. When in editing, when I ran past and looked in, as in the session that I looked, because obviously when you're talking to most of your attention is literally on yourselves. Very little of it is. Or is it this one? No, it isn't that one, but it's definitely is one of them. There's probably some around the house as well, but it is what it is. Right, so you get your engine. So, yeah, I was thinking about this. Bunker silo. Yeah, we're going to go with two. Yeah, no, there is going to be enough grass down here to actually do this. We're going to have two of these, one at the top and one at the bottom. Yeah. Again, I'm not having productions. No, we are on this one. We did say this was going to be the one that broke because we've already got too many productions. So yeah, we have. It's true. I'm trying to make it that on Let's Plays we don't have productions in the first year to keep things on an even keel and not to like go bang straight away. But I've got to be honest, on this map I can't see it. We've already got lots, and I mean lots. So I can't see that it actually. Now that is a point. This is a new thing that I'm trying to do. When your grass is in a certain place, it makes more sense for this to be close to the grass itself. The other thing is, this is a grass field, but I'm not going to cut it, and I'm not going to do anything because it's got too many trees. I apologise for wobbling that around, but it's the best way to show you. And it's got that lovely little pond, and I thought, do you know, I'm going to leave it. But this down here makes more sense for this to be sort of in the middle of this, so it's really easy for in fact, should we face it that way? It's close to the field rather than the other way. Yeah, I'm going to rip this up and we're going to remake it. We might well move our path as well, because we've got this. I want to get all this type of stuff, any alterations to the farm to make it the farm that I want it to be. I would like to do that. I'm going to stick that there. And we're going to stick a grate. I hate the fact that, I hate grateless things with a passion. I want it to look like, no, it's buildings, and it's decoration actually. It's got its own little tab now, hasn't it? It is others. I want to find, it's going to look odd if there's not a full-size grate, which quite surprises me really, but yeah, so there's two, I think. There's one at the very end. This is the other one, like a bit of a compromise. It's like and obviously this is what I'm going to go for because it's slightly bigger. Is there another? No, that goes up. There is another one, but it's smaller, and then there's another one at the very end, which is about the same size as that, actually. I think they've not put another one in yet. Oh, it's a shame. I really, this is it. But it does look more of a grate. So do you know, we will do that. It looks, at least looks like there is an entry point for when you're dropping things. And I know it's not the end of the world. We're going to do the same at the top. So this is gone. I'm not going to do this because it's going to be a massive thing. We're going to rip that up as well, but I think we're going to manually do it. The one thing we do need to do that, and now we have got this extra money, we're going to buy one. Yeah, we are. I'm going to spend this on equipment, another tractor as well. But I don't want this to benefit us in any other way. Then yeah, it becomes part of the furniture again, whether that is as a piece of equipment or whatever. So let's grab this now. A tree devourer is my, yeah, I used to love the tree maverick. I love the tree begon. It was the only one that did things like that. But the devour trees, I've got to be honest, is the same as the tree maverick, which was my personal favourite. So I'm going to change the colourful ones, being as we're keeping this as well. And we are going to go for chrome, which is probably not a shock to anybody who's watched any of my Let's Plays. Right, we'll give it a bit more red than that, so that you can actually see it. And we're going to buy that with a real capacity, not an unreal one. Yeah, so we'll pick that up because we're going to need that a lot. There's a lot of trees like down there, and I do think if you look at this. Yeah, now this has got the game autosave on. If you look at this carefully, if I'm on the right screen, yeah, we don't get all of it. Now, I think those trees are going to be in that section. So what I think what we're going to do is we're going to hug the road a little bit closer to... In fact, do we need a bottom road? True, we can come the top way. We could just totally erase that and have this as a grass field at the bottom. So let's do that now. No, we will just rip it up we will cultivate it. We'll do that. We'll just in fact, yeah, we can do that now. That is one thing I can do, which I love doing this. It's amazing. Yeah, if you go onto the courseplay bit, the one thing you can do is draw a custom field. So then, the only thing is that's bad, I've got to sort of try and guess. Yeah, I'm going to do it from that point there to that point there. We want a little bit of a headland, so yeah. And then we need to go down to, oh no, I'm bad, that is actually, yeah, I would say to about there, and then down to about there. And trying to bear in mind that headland thing, where there's quite a big kick of the headland. I would say about there. And it comes to the only thing is, no work is like this coming to an edge bit, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll have to do a slight kick like that. And then we save custom field, and it should say CP1. Absolutely yes. Fantastic. So we're going to rip the road up with the cultivator, and that's going to be gone. And that is going to be our bottom field of grass, which is fairly large, but we need to get rid of those trees, or at least the ones that are going to straggle. I don't mind leaving the trees. I think it was a very good idea to have that. Now then, we could, whilst we've got custom fields on, also, now then, let's have a look. Let's stick that back on. We need to try and take in this field edge. Right, it's right up to there and right down to there. That's fairly... Yeah, but those little end bits go as soon as you do that. So we're going to have to sort of guess again. Which is... I hate that. It's a shame that the map won't carry on. So I'm going to go to this here. We're going to give it a little bit of a miss on that. Now, isn't there... Is the spinnery in that area, or is it be above that? I think it is in that. Let's try it. We can always, yeah, if it's the end of the world, there's also a fence around the edge, but then that could be that area there. So we'll see if this works when we get up to the top. And go down to, yeah, we'll do this properly. We don't want to be losing any. I don't think this is going to work anyway. I think this is going to find weird. There was also water at the back. There was a sound of running water. I was actually quite correct. Let's not go too close. Let's go down to that, and then there, and then all the way down to the... Yeah, no, it was literally... No, it can't have been. We're going to go to the road. It makes more sense. Yeah, I'm not sure of the other. And we will go there, there. Now I think there's buildings in this sort of place, so I don't think so it's going to work, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I think this is including the buildings. Now then, if we, as soon as we go off this, it is going to show us, yeah, the spinnery. You see, it's gone way past that. The spinnery is the furthest thing out, though. So, can we edit a custom field? We can. Wow. There you go. You really can. And this is why... We're mucking around with that, aren't we? And that, to be honest, as we can all see, that is a little bit beyond... It is, actually. That is very true. It really is completely out of borders, isn't it? I think we're going to need to make two. And look how far we've gone. This is well on to the edge of the map. Yeah, there's a lot of border that's... Do you know, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, we'll delete that. Completely delete it, because that's so very wrong. I think we're going to have to... No, we don't want that, actually. We want to delete the custom course. Let's do that one more time, and we'll manually run it the old-fashioned way, because I think it's the only way we're going to do that. It's not going to work. It's too hard to guess. Right, so that's... yeah, we'll go and grab those things in a minute. Right, we've done we've done the fields. Let's have a look at our precision farming data. I know one is horrible and one is alright. Yeah, 19 is nearly all silty clay, the worst, and 21 is, yeah, over half loam, so that is fantastic. We'll do the bottom field. That's not important now, though. We'll do the top field as well, but again, likewise, that's not really that important right now, but we will, yeah. Right, we've got 295,000. Let me just show you something else. Yeah, this is going to be... I'm trying to squeeze a lot in, because otherwise this is going to get silly. Right, we've done the Omatana. That's been moved. We've got rid of the clamp. Any alterations I do want to get done today. I'm not trying to do the enclosure. I'm trying to leave everything as is, as... Rastaman. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name there for a minute. As Rastaman intended. Again, as with many things, the errors that we're finding now, had I not done this early on, there wouldn't be these errors. The crone isn't really there, and I'll show you what I mean. It's beautiful as well. But if you look on our roster, I'm going to ask you, can you see any trailers? Because slurry tanks, tedders, trucks. Now, in my alphabet, between tedders and trucks, there should be one that says trailers, and there actually isn't. But lo and behold, the crone is a trailer. If we go into trailers, it's a very nice trailer as well. It's a normal trailer that is very expensive, and this one says it's worth 300 and something thousand if you go to, whereas in reality it's worth 119,000. Yeah, and it is that particular one, because I remember I did the comparison to the GX 520. So if I get out and look on the side of this, GX 520, right, okay. You say, right. Let's take this over to the, yeah. I might lime in this, because I'm quite sure, yeah, we need to buy some lime. Let's go up and we'll grab the other across the thing. I wanted to get the liming done today, and I'm going to do that in the Strautman, because it's got a 24-metre spread and we can stick enough lime. And the only bad thing is, which I've always said with liming, right, we need to grab you, don't we? That is what we were planning on doing. Yeah. I think we're going to swap out. I think we'll probably keep the Samurai. I think we're going to go to a traditional front loader. Is there any advantage to... Oh, we've done that now. It's filled. No, we'll just... Yeah, it's just tough. It is. Right, let's grab this. I know this is a little bit messy, but please look away. Yeah, I'm not going to rag anything in the least like I have done in the past. I should just be able to go straight and pull that lot off. Now I'm going to go, and I'm going to probably nearly always go the way that I'm going to go now, which is, yeah, it's probably isn't going to. So yeah, I don't know what it is. It's it was a little like this in Silver Run. It's a beautiful tractor, and it's quite powerful, but it's yeah, skitters around a little bit more than it should do. But it may do in real life. Some Massey Ferguson's, the 280, 220. On certain things, it's a bit. Planters and yeah, big planters are what I've always noticed are a little bit spongy on that. Yeah, we can actually go under the railway tracks if we go this way, which is quite... No, it's not speed off, because that is not quite as fast as us. I'm looking forward to using the fertiliser tanks and the herbicide tanks with this, actually, but we are definitely short on tractors, so yeah, that we are soon going to dent that 295 326 with some more workhorses. So we're going to sell the Crow. Now we won't get any money for it, so we're going to give ourselves 119,000 straight back, and we're going to buy a lorry back. The other thing we're going to do is, as much as the Mac looks nice, and I've done this all and I've given this spiel already, we're going to go for another American truck, but not the Mac. It's not. It was struggling even with certain things already, and that's what I made the decision yesterday. I said, right, let's do this now. Let's swap out anything we need to swap out. Let's do it now rather than wait and do this in the future. So we're going to swap the we'll do it on, yeah, we'll literally do that, and we'll sell it from where it is. Yeah, because it wastes well too much time if I keep doing everything the other way. It's a sacrifice I'm prepared to make, because we've made extra money anyway. So we're going to get a lorry back. Right, let me thank you very much, young man. Now then, I'm going to show you what I mean. Unless, of course, something has changed, which I doubt very much, yeah, because this is like equipment and something's not quite right about it. Now then, let's show you what I mean. Now this time it doesn't show a value at all. It showed like 319,000, but you can see it's no months old, operating hours none, and value 0. If I move my mouse just to prove this. Yeah, so we will sell that for 0, because it didn't exist. It was a figment of our imagination. So then, let's add 119,000. For the Crone. And now we're back up to that. Right, so now we need to sell our truck, which I'm prepared to do like that. I want an American style. I don't want to be playing an American map with an English or European map, and it's worth far more than that. Yeah, it is. We're losing quite a lot, but hey ho, it is what it is. Speed and expediency. It's not fair to. Right, so then I'm going to go for the same lorry. I am going to go for. Although we have got a little bit more to play around with, we should go for what we want if we wish to do that for a change. In which case, I will go for my... Yeah, these are all too small. And the next, I love the next. It's one of my favourite lorries. I love the 1313. That also, for that particular type, is a firm favourite. My favourite American, in fact, my favourite lorry is the Roadrunner Plus. 790 horsepower. Yes, and I would like... Yeah, that is true. I want more believable tyres for field work, because I shall be using this beast as a thing, as it's supposed to. Yeah, we'll keep those top large beacon style. Yeah, attaches both. So it's got a front 3-point hitch and a rear. Yeah, proper. I mean, really proper back thing as well. Yeah. Shadow. Oh, it is the shadows and rotate. I was right about that. I did say these were the headlights that did that. Flappers, standard radiator fan silver decals, all main colour. Yeah, I am going to change that. I'm quite sure there's no shock there. And we're going to go for, yeah, the one that I actually have had. I like that. Oh, we need to, yeah. No, actually, I quite like the red and the blue together. No, red and blue go together very well. So we're going to go for that. Are we going to... No, the blue goes well with the red. That'll do me nicely. Oh, no, it did. It did purchase it from the shop. Yes, it did. Thank goodness for that. Right, and so that's... Why have we come out? So now we need to be buying a trailer, and we're going to buy 2. Because we need a standard trailer and we need a lorry back trailer. We're going to go big straight away because yeah, literally we had 120,000 to play with anyway. So it seems very silly for me not to. Apologies if I'm making your head go. We're good for speed. We're going to keep it as is, and extension only. And no, let's put an attacher on the back. It's unlikely, but you never know. We'll do just the main colour. Y, X, and we will do X again. Yeah, I like that. Cover, frame. No, I'm happy with the silver. It looks very nice actually. Right, so there we go. Now we need a tractor, I believe we were talking about. I think a little tractor, but I'm not going to do what I would always do because we have, for once, got some money hanging around. I'm going to go for a new one that I only put in a couple of days ago. It's got a front 3-point link as well. It's a small tractor, but it is 150 horsepower, I believe. I think it is. It is. Yeah, here we are. It's the case. We'll go 4-wheel drive, and we will go 150. Are we going to be doing... No, it's not heavy enough. Oh, it is a 6.2 tons. No, it really has got no... FI, what does that mean? We'll stick to standard. Yeah, I'm trying to stick this on front attachment. Yes, I do want front hydraulics cabin. I would prefer it not to have a cabin. Yeah, I think we'll go... Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's a bit more than I wanted to pay, but then it's a good cracking tractor. So, and it's heavy as well. I like that. And also, what we're going to do one for the top to spread the love. Are we going to have a... Let's have a look. Now, yeah, we did have... I quite like this, but I think it only has weight at the front. Yeah, it's true. It does. It's a bit of a deal breaker. That I think. I like my thinking. Yeah, that is true. We're going to go for the AB, an ideal grass machine, but with a fantastic cracking massive front 3-point hitch, which means it can use things which are normally meant for at the back realistically as well. So we're going to go for the big one. Yeah, and we'll stick it like the Midas. They're nice. And this just puts lights on the side, so I'm quite happy with that. We'll change it. I think we're going to change it, but not to red again. That would be a little bit boring. I suppose that we could do a chrome yellow instead of a normal yellow. Rim colour. Yeah, well, golden grey. The rim. I quite like the rim colour as they are. Yes. Right, then we should be getting down our money now to a more reasonable amount. So yes, there we go. We've got a tractor for the top. Another thing we want, which I want to buy because it won't be in my roster, is in miscellaneous. I want to run this up with the AB. Is the bale pusher, and colour. I'm going to go for the purple. It's definitely normally associated as a feminine colour, but yeah, I'm trying to cure my pink phobia, and purple's close enough. I just don't want it to be pink all of the time, but it's definitely a feminine colour. So, right, let's stick that on the AB, and we shall send that to the top. Is there anything else it needs? This is a fantastic machine. Yeah, we are, I think, in time. No, actually, that's true. It probably makes more sense for the AB to stay and the case to go to the top, really, because this is a fantastic yard machine, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we could use this for down the bottom for cutting grass as well, because that is its real speciality. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably do that quickly now. Let's send this to the top, see how good the map is for yeah, the travel splines, the worker splines. I'm a little bit too big, right? Oh, yeah. Let's send you to the top. Let's see, on the field you should be fairly safe. Fantastic, that's looking good. Right, so we'll grab you, and you can actually grab the tree devourer. Even though yeah, it's not a very powerful tractor, but to be honest, it hasn't really bulked at many things. I would say actually it's probably better to grab the tree devourer with the lorry. It makes more sense to me. Oh, matching colours as well. I do like this, and the beauty of doing this on this is that it can have that massive trailer when we're doing this job. So. Let's just quickly put the pipe out ready, because I'm hoping to do that just the once and to leave that out. Now it's ours. That is fantastic. So we're down to $139,801. We have our spending spree is over. We've got rid of the chrome. We may find more equipment that we're unsure of. So now then, I really wanted to I needed the big bag handler here, really. And I obviously dropped that off, and we haven't got that. Right, so let's get this ready. So that is a beautiful thing, a thing of beauty. That blue goes very well. That's Mr. Smith. You did, for once, you didn't do a bad job. We could lease something, really. We want the lime, remember. That is one of the main reasons we came up here. We're going to lease a big bag handler. Yeah, and it is a wheel loader. I know we could reset ours, but I'm trying not to reset on camera, I might add. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't make any bones of actually doing that off camera, because especially on a big map where there's a lot of things to shift around, I do, but I won't ever sort of show you. You sometimes see that I make mistakes, and you can see that I've reset things up there because of the position of the things on the field. Yeah, I don't try to cover it like that. I admit to it openly, definitely. It's a fantastic tool, but I would never do it. I try to play realistically, but obviously it is a game in the background, and I know this, so yeah, I use it. Right, so we want that, and we do indeed want that. Lease it for $12. Fantastic. Let's grab. Oh, lime. Will you get some lime? Now then, this is true. Yeah, we're good. This is to start with, because we are going to be self-sufficient to begin with, definitely. But yeah, it is true. We're going to do the lime to begin with, because we've not got the chance, this time to actually do this. So we need to literally buy it until we get into the Let's Play where we can actually do some of this. Oh, 4, I think. Oh, no, we don't want that many. Now, do we get another? No, I think we're alright. I don't think we're going to need any more fertiliser. Nope, I think the bits that we've got down at the bottom... we can actually take the big trailer, thinking about it. We can attach that to the back, and we can get that all gone now. So the tree Tree Devourer. Whoa, that was a bit of a... It was. Now I'm going to do this... Oh... Well, we would have done this the nice way had someone not destroyed the... Yeah, now it's going to be more difficult to do. We're going to need to pick it up twice. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Right. Oh, come on, just do it the proper way. It'll cope with 4. It's quite happy with doing that for 4. So... At least it normally is. Okay. That's okay, that'll do. Do we stick them in the back of the... No, I'd like them as bags. I do really think that the bags are fantastic as bags. Very, very versatile. So the fact that it escaped my notice for a long time, I never wanted big bags, ever. Oh. No, we need to be... pressing detach, don't we? And we need to do the other one there. Fantastic. I think that might fall off. No, it won't. Brilliant. Let's grab this. The big blue can grab it. No, it doesn't like it. It really is not nice. It really, really doesn't like it. We could grab it with the AB though. I think this is high for the AB. Oh no, no, we have still got it up here. I haven't sent it down yet. Let's quickly grab that back. Let's attach that. No, we're not going to do it at that angle. We need to come round a little bit more. Yeah, I wanted to really get a first session because there's not much traction on this Let's Play yet. Yeah, Nieskoppheimer went on last night. I had exactly the same problems because I had the start from spring still active. And although the map, the mod maker says that you're allowed to do that, you're not. Well, not with the mods that I've got. As I keep saying, it's, yeah, your mods might be different to someone else's mods, and it might actually be quite happy as the mod maker said, but it isn't happy. Right, it's not happy with my mods and never has been. No, it does some very horrible things. Now, you weren't going to stick that on. Let's grab the AB. This fantastic bit of kit. Did the case reach the top? It did indeed, exactly where we pointed it. So there you have it. Travel spines are very nice. That's one really, really good thing. Now this has got a very high hitch, which, yeah, but it is really amazing for this. Yeah, works very nicely. Let's clamp those down, and we're going to literally follow back. Yeah, yeah, there probably will be something else that isn't quite right that we'll need to swap out at some point. Right, we need to be angling at the lorry roughly, or it's not going to work. No, it didn't do it. It did it the wrong way. Yeah, you got to do it where the white line appears. Fantastic. We'll follow with these. No, yeah, I'll stick this on follow. We'll get these 3 down here, and then we'll get... I think I'm going to stop the cameras for a minute while I create a couple of courses. No, actually, I won't. Oh, no, it didn't like that. Yeah, Han Solo. Yes, I have got my Star Wars names on. Right, let's... Yeah, in fact, let's be clever. Let's just get everyone on follow. We've done a lot. We've done our work here. Our work is done. Yeah, we have done our swapperoonies. Thanks to anything else, I'm hoping that that's the last of the... no, New Holland. Brilliant. Right, let's get cracking. Let's get this lorry shifted and get it all back. So that's done. Yeah, I'd have got the tree devourer for a very special reason. There is a lot of trees, obviously those down at the bottom and those at the top. We're going to maximise the space of what we've got first before we buy other fields. We are. So we're going to use the field cultivator mod an awful lot to use our cultivator. Oh wow, I love the position on that. That is amazing. Yeah, I love these where they go underneath like this. Amazing. Right, indicator off, Mr. Smith, please. And can you stay on the road? Because that edge is a bit rough, as it would be. The most edges of the roads are rough. That's the point. I was just thinking, I'm sure I haven't got it loaded. There's a pack for lorries to actually be like fertiliser spreaders. It is a little bit expensive. I think that's why I've not loaded it, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I don't like to be spending a fortune on things when it's not necessary. But I mean, there's things like the bread oil as well. So there's no real need. But now let's go really deep in, because we've got a lot of things following us. It's quite a road train. Oh, and they're quite far back. I didn't think I'd been going that fast. I really didn't. A thing of beauty, absolutely. Now then, I think... Oh, no, they're still coming, We will wait for them. Now, did we stick the... We didn't, did we? We've still not stuck the building down here. Now, this truly does need to be roughly down here, so I think we'll stick that on the edge of the manure thing, which has got manure in for some reason. I think it must be testing that map makers must do to make sure it's all working. Right, let's stop our workers now that they've arrived, and they're determined to crash into our equipment. No, Mr. Han Solo, you are, and the other one is pushing me as well. No, young lady. Well, you were well behaved, I've got to say. Thank you, Han Solo #2. What a train wreck! And for once, it wasn't me at the helm. Yeah, that was not me at all. Not really. Oh, oh my life! What a train wreck! Oh well, it is a common occurrence for train wrecks on Performance Simulator. Oh, right. Let's return that. And I know you're going to see it. I apologise for this. I was saying this only yesterday, that I've got to get better at this, because I don't like that for you to see. Although I've not shown you yet, so you've not seen it really. Right. So then I'm going to cut out for a few minutes. I'm going to fill up the limer and get the coursers ready, and then we're going to literally hit the field. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes. I'll bring you with me for this. Now, obviously, it's got trees on it at the minute. That is the blob of concrete that I was telling you about. This is, and I'm only doing this, it's not the middle. I wanted this in an island in the field. It will be on the field, but this is perhaps the most level point on the field, and I also spent quite a lot on leveling it with a blob of level in a circle, as you can see. Yeah, the painting I tried to do in the same circle, it's not quite matching, but almost. Yeah, I didn't do a terrible job. So we want production, we want the Omatana on this end, because this is going to be the main one, and it is going to be in the middle of the field where we're allowed to chop. I mean, there's the river there as well, and there's also the thing. So we're going to tree devour all of these, and we're going to stick them into a silo, which we've also got to put. I did have a thought there, but I'm not sure. It is additional buildings though. That is true, I suppose. I do have a point. Right, let's stick the Omatana in first, because this is going to be very, very important. And you can see it is fairly flat. Not perfectly though. So we're going to stick this about in the middle. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was actually. Yeah, we're going to try and maximise the space though. It does have a bit of a skirt, so allow for that. Ooh, still done something to it, even though I levelled it. That's why I don't rate the levelling really an awful lot. Now then, I think we're going to, we're going to stick just the Omatana for now, but there is going to be something that goes there, but we're going to stick these in for now. I thought while I was up here, I would literally stick these in. Right, we need to be getting that in unload position. And we need to be, close enough that this is going to drop in the right place. So pretty much centrally, I would say. Oh, and I haven't stuck a grate on this one yet, have I? Apologies. We will do that Let's unload that, and we are going to stick this on the load again. So back on courseplay and create job, collect, yeah, and just start. It's as simple as that on that particular feature. It really is amazing. Hopefully it should get, so that was 12 bales, it's done. Yeah, there's a bit of a wrinkle on the field, we will sort that out later. Yeah, I couldn't get this to work. I was putting, obviously it's never nice putting productions or buildings next to each other, even if things are leveled. You can see it is fairly level though, so I'm hoping that, yeah, we stick something else next to that and it plays nicely. Right, I'm going to go back down the bottom. I'm going to do the liming like I said I was, but I thought I'd get this done first. And let's just move that off the field though before it gets clocked by the John Deere. Oh, it might be a little late. It looks like it's making an absolute beeline for that particular tractor. So I think it's going to go for that bale. Well, it was going for that one, but we shall see. I might be wrong. Yes, let's shift this out to the. It is a very bumpy field, it really is. But we are going to try and make the most of our field. We really are, of our land, should we say? So yes. So there we go for you, and we are going to need a water tank up here. So I knew there'd be something I'd forgot. Yeah, it just, yeah, the Omatano, you can create digestate in it. I'm hoping to. Yeah, I don't know how much. Do we know we don't own the BGA. I'm sure we don't. Oh, we do. Of course we do. It's on our land, you Wally. Yeah, right down at the bottom. Right. Did that? No, it hasn't. Right, I shall see you down at the bottom end of the farm. Right, so traditional worker going, because the other one is waiting for the loader in the silo with it having a bucket on, which is a bit of a weird one. It is. Oh, right. So that's Han Solo at the top has actually filled him. Is the trailer? So that's all done. Rastaman should have 16 tons of lime. This does not manage this very well, but it is heavy. It is in the right horsepower requirements. Actually, it's over by 10 horsepower, but it is not happy with the way it pulls it around. It does struggle a bit on some of the fields. So then, oh, I've got 21 loaded. Right. Okay. Well, I don't want them crashing into each other, so we'll load field 19. In fact, no, we should do it ourselves. We shall. Are we on auto? We are indeed. Yeah, I do like the fact that building has gone from here as well for another reason, and that is that we don't need to, we can scoot across our own land to actually reach this small field. Yes, so. Let's forget about that. Now then, 24 metres, Mr. Smith. Now you need to be, yeah, it's not that big a spread. But we do need to see it a little bit. Not sure if 8 tons, 16 tons, yeah, and I think 16 tons should be enough for this field, or I shall hang up my farming hat, I think. Now you've set yourself a thing now. Are you going to literally stop if this doesn't work? No, I'm not. It's a figure of speech. You do make mistakes, but I think I'm right in saying that this is not going to be full 16 metres by the amount that we've done. Half of the field ish, no, a third of the field by now. I think I'm not far off. I'll probably be down. I'm gonna guesstimate about 10 tons left ish, so we will fill the other. No, we won't, because we did have too much spare. That's the only trouble with this. You cannot you can't eject from these. That's why I've always hated the fact that you can have liming in this. I think people just must reset them or gauge correctly, which I've tried a few times. Did you do it quite well on the old stream farm? Actually, funnily enough, I didn't do a bad job on that of gauging it. I used to put that, and then yeah, it would run out a little bit, because obviously, yeah, you can't just waste it when precision farming's on. That's one thing you can't do. That's the other thing on base game, you could waste it. Now that bad turn was down to me. That wasn't down to the New Holland. And I should refrain from calling it the Big Blue, because it's not big enough to call it the Big Blue, even though it's not little. It's certainly not big. Oh, you weren't far out. I think you're not going to be far out, yeah. More like 11 tons, but yeah, it was a guesstimate. Yeah, not bad. 13 litres. There's not far to be out. So there we go. That's the liming done on this one. We will try. Who is that? Lando, you... Oh, so it can't have been that. That must have been the... Oh, it'll be this. It'll have... yeah, it will, actually. It'll have hit things at the edge of the field. That's the trouble with using traditional workers. I should have done a headland and then it would have been happy. Ooh. All my life. Oh, excellent job, worker. Gordon Bennett. Train wreck or what? How on earth did you manage to drag all of that lot like that? Seriously? You're blocked by an object? You're not kidding? Oh my life, and now we're stuck on the equipment. Right, and we need to grab... Oh, that... Yeah, I was right. That other weight, that other lightweight bucket was certainly doing a vet... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Now, this has got that auto tilt thing on, hasn't it? The auto... It has, but unfortunately it seems to be pushing that around rather than filling it. Yeah, it is. Ah, fantastic. Oh no, it can just about manage that there. You know. Let's just drop that down a minute, because we need to be making better use of our equipment to drag this lot off. Of course, we can't grab the samurai. That's the one thing I am going to say. Grab the weight, but that's in the way. Oh, and the Dalbo's upside down, so this might throw me, literally do a... Yeah, it's going to do a weird thing. I knew it would, but I couldn't see any other way to do that, other than, of course, resetting. And, of course, in real life, it wouldn't really do that. We would actually tip that around, so yeah. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do at all. Nowhere near that. Can we push that around? It does weird things if you go through the grey thing, because that's just a figment of our imagination. It's almost a, yeah, a ghost in the machine, you could say. Let's see, can we do what the worker did? And almost. Oh, and we're knocking the Banderanti around now. Too much on this. Too much on this. Right, now then, let's grab that. Oh wow, if the worker's done a right terrible job. It's missed that. Oh no, it's only a corner. Now then, we want the front. That, I think, is the right one. Now, we didn't do a bad job on that. Right, let's get this finished, because this is a bit of a train wreck. Oh, that's not quite right. Let's do as low as possible. Let's get this corner done. That's going to skitter a bit as well. Yeah, I think I'm right. I think we need to just stick for the 3.5 ton bucket that we've got and stick it in front loader configuration. Strautman, I believe we were setting that going. We can do that and we can work around that. So let's set this going on the fields before the excitement of the worker got to me. Right, so field 21, 24 metre, clear, load. I know you, Cosplay. I know your tricks. I knew you was going to do that. Right, so first waypoint, we don't any start stopping. We want you to go, and we will get out your way. And your start point. Oh no, this is my start point. Yeah, I'm not seeing theirs. This is my lines. We're on auto. Yes, we are. Are we getting the edge? We are indeed. Yeah, so I'll be happy with this as the first session. This is all I wanted to do the first time. We're going to start ripping the fields and getting rid of trees that we don't. I'm not going to play around with those trees there. They can stay, but it's the trees in any place where we need to make that a part of the farm. Yeah, we're going to make the maximum use of the land we've already got before we start to buy land elsewhere. And you can see we're ripping down our money straight away. Right down to 115,000. So yes, this is getting quite serious. We've swapped out some equipment. I'm hoping, other than obviously, right, I'm getting out of your way, honest. Yeah, other than obviously if we find any more malfunctioning equipment, we will be keeping things as they are. But yeah, anything like we've found so far, we will obviously be getting rid of that. Yeah, this is not to quite a little bit more than... Oh, I don't know. I think if we get in the middle, I reckon we'll just about do that. Actually, looking at that, I think it's just not quite right positioned. I'm happy with that little tiny line. That's not the end of the world. We've done the thing. It's looking not bad now. Yeah, did we do the other field? No, we limed it, didn't we? We did the liming on that one, so we need to do the other field as well. And I want to get all of this finished. That I'm happy. If we've got our 2 fields done that we own at present, we will get the grass fields ripped and all the rest of it all, yeah, in the future episodes. Definitely. I just wanted to get some traction on this. Yeah, no, we'll get the game saver mod ticked for next time we come in, so it will, yeah, because it is quite unobtrusive, that. I quite like, ooh, it's a bit of a nasty edge. We'll be using the sleep trigger sometimes, we will, but other times we won't. I love sleep anywhere, especially when you're like looking on the edge of your fields for that type of thing, or you're outside your animals and you want to see that at the start. It does centre around the farm, so yeah. I don't think many people, no one's ever moaned about that ever on any of my Let's Plays, but that doesn't mean to say that it doesn't annoy people just because they don't moan. No, this is true. I do think I am right though. We'll probably do we get rid of this bucket? Well, I think in time we probably will go for a wheel loader. Although this is a game changer, as everybody keeps saying, it is still a tractor that is only, yeah, it's not meant for this function. So it is, yeah, it is fantastic that you can do this thing, but truthfully, yeah, wheel loader stuff is for wheel loaders, and you can see why that is the case. The weight and the you know, it's, yeah, it's low and it's got added weights built into its structure deliberately, so this hasn't. It's not built for that. You'd have to whack loads of weights on and make it into something it's not, and it's made to be versatile and do lots of things, whereas, you know, the wheel loader is meant for a specific function that it does very well, the same as telehandlers do. I mean, we all know you can use a front loader on a tractor and it is like a telehandler, and it's without the reach. I mean, again, you could even probably build some sort of contraption to make a teleloader, telescopic thing for a front loader, which, you know, but again, you've got to beef it up because its weight's higher. So, yeah, it's not going to be perfect. Right, let's go and grab the limer. And we'll also, yeah, see how that's doing. In fact, we could be useful and actually grab those bits and bobs. The AB is a very agile thing. The only thing it can't do is the front loader bit of the Samurai. Yeah. So we could at least get the Dalbo or the Maxi Roller. We'll grab the weight. Oh, that's true. We could get the, yeah, we could use our front loader attacher on that and grab everything with the other one. We can at least grab this off and rescue it from its being dragged around the field. This is quite an amazing tractor in so many ways. Yeah, it's a low centre of gravity, means this can be a really good fertilizer spreader, which can cope with weights that almost anything else can't cope with, which is rather amazing, really is. Right, let's move past you. Yeah, it is. This is going to be a tractor that I go back to time and time again because of now I found it. I don't want to relinquish and not have it around again. Yeah, it's going to be one of those mainstays on a lot of things for a real good mowing machine and a real versatile I mean, its manoeuvrability is amazing. It really is. Right, let's stick you in there next to our X9. I think almost, I'm sure everything else I could see, as in if you go into your thing, I can see the seeder, I can see the planter, I can see the, yeah, oh, could I see the header? Could I see the header trailer? Header trailer, harvester, header. I can indeed. Yeah, so I think we're on to a winner. I think all ghostly machinery is now gone. Yeah, the first one we discovered was the other John Deere, was not showing, and I was thinking, yeah, you can normally show two of the same tractor, but we couldn't. Right, let's stick the weight. Yeah, let's stick that. I like to use these platforms where the pillars are. I think they're amazing for storing things without getting too much in the way. There we go. Fantastic. Right, let's go grab the... I think the lineman shouldn't be too much longer by the look of the position of that on the crop rotation. Good. Someone has not obeyed the crop rotation. We just one strip short, so we don't need a lot. I should say 1,000 litres as a guesstimate. I'll probably still have a few litres left because the chance of you guessing that totally correctly are like just almost, chance in a million really. 1,000. Let's concentrate. Not bad. It's not bad for a human. In comparison to what? As a human. What a thing to say. Right. Well, I was thinking of superhuman. Yes, I'm definitely nowhere near that. So that's what I'm really meaning. Right, that's not visible. Well, it is as a tiny little thing. So, right, now please, did the worker fold it up as they do? Yes, they did. Of course they did. Right, let's see. And if there's a little blob missing, do you know, we're going to live with it. This is why I wanted to gauge as close as possible to the 1,000 litres, but I'm prepared that obviously we won't quite do it, or we'll have a little bit extra. It is what it is, isn't it? We might actually be lucky, might get these little tiny blobs done. Or there's a corner. There's a corner that for... No, that's not a corner. That is just literally... this is not appearing. That one on the right of us is, though. We might actually get rid of 53 litres. If we go over that there. Because that is a real blob that's missing. Will we do it? There's another blob somewhere there. Yeah, is it that? Oh, it is that one there, I think. There are 2 or 3 of those. We might actually do this. Yeah, it is this one here. Let's see, can we get rid of 41 litres? Oh, nearly. There's a couple up here. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Right, let's switch that off a minute. Let's get a bit of speed. We're going to be dragging along at 1 mile an hour. This little lot should get rid of 23 litres, surely. Well, that can even get rid of a single litre. Ooh, come on, we can do it. 2 litres. Yay! Well, I can live with that. That's not bad. Let's grab this Sonorol weight while we are passing. Sorry, I'm like a little tiny thing. I'm hoping I'm in the right position. No. Actually, yes, it was rolled over. Right, let's grab that. We need to spin around. I hope nobody's on the road. because this is a bit of a beast. And then all that means is we can come and grab this next session. What I'm going to just home in on the top one, and if there are any grass bales left, I'm going to manually just pick those up and stick them in the Omatana. We will grab a water tanker. We'll do that now, but we won't do anything about it. Yeah, I'll send the case back down, or we'll run some stuff up. I think one or the other. Let's unfold. Stick that back into its bay. I do love this, which is either. I can't see the. It's almost, this is like a special easy shed that's absolutely humongous, because I can't see any joins. So I really do think that is a single shed, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, I think somebody obviously has joined a lot of easy sheds and properly, but it is rather oh no. Let's drop the right one. Let's grab that way, and we'll do the same on another pillar, or in front of a pillar where tractors can't really go. Fantastic, brilliant. And that is, no it isn't. We're going to go up top. We're going to buy, under, we've got the one trailer which we'll be using down here. We want one for the top, and we want it in that one. Animals. We're going to use the Omatana. My absolute beaut's a 20-tonner. We're going to well, the one that I use is a 20-tonner, because we're using the traditional. We're not going for monstrous. I'm going to keep the colours because I do love that. So fantastic. Really are getting down the money now. And I shall see you at the top of the farm nearly shortly. I'll do this on camera. Yeah, we'll do this last load of cells. We'll unload it on the Amazon. I'm not going to switch it on yet, because I want to bring that water thing up and stick a tap somewhere over there. I want to bring the tree devourer up, and we're going to get this done. That's my next most important job, is to get the tree devourer and get all of these trees gone to make our fields what they should be. That's 14 bales. Yeah, I'm forgetting. It's 40, not 12. Right, let's get this in unloading position. I didn't think this would struggle really. This is a big beast. I want to get a repair point up here as well. I would like that to be a front 3-point link, which it can have, so it can have the bale pusher on it. Yeah, because this is its job really. It is a grass. Right, let's start to unload that. And we are going to stick a grate down right now. No more. Yeah. Going to go for buildings. No, it's decoration. Others. And no, we're going to go for the other one. It's at least I think we are. I think that was I think. Oh, it might have been the right one actually. It might have. It was. Now then, we need it in V mode. At least it's a nod in the right direction. That's all I can say. It is a great sort of show, and now we know it couldn't fit in there. Then even the greats in the game, you couldn't really offload something like that, could you really? So, right, let's grab these and we'll stick them in. And in fact, I'm going to say our goodbyes. I'm quite sure you know that how many have we got? Probably a full load. So in fact, that is the one thing I will do, that I will show you what we've got right now, and then obviously there's these extra ones going to be 168 tons of grass, so I would sell well over 200 tons by the time we finished. Well over. I'll show you that next time. So I'm going to say I really do hope you stick with me on this exciting journey. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now. I thought I'd just start this and tack this onto the end of that one. Just there is a full load and then 4 left as well. So I'll just stick this in. I'm going to do this on camera so you can see it, how much we actually finished with. It just makes more sense. I like a little bit of tidiness. It's So yes, and this is, yeah. So next session is going to be, we're going to be devouring trees and expanding what we've got, and like probably planting grass and that proper grass in the fields. Yeah, that we all, that's going to look a bit odd. Yeah, and putting a repair point up here as well, I think, so we can make alterations and repair our equipment up this top end of the farm as well. I think I probably will go for the toolbox and we'll stick it on one of the pillars. I do like doing that. They don't take up much room. That's what I love about the. Yeah, we'll also stick a. Oh, actually, no, I don't think there's water we can get though. It is running water, but right. Let's grab you and get ready to unload. And then we will have a look to see how much grass we did get, rather than a guesstimate. Now then, we're a little bit too close. Fantastic. Let's have a look and see how much grass we did actually get. It is 276, wow, quite a bit out, Mr. Smith. 276 tonnes of grass off this field, so fantastic, it really is. We'll convert that to silage. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is build up hay. Next time we cut this, we should probably do a hay cut, because hay is the most of all of them, so hopefully by that time we will have expanded the field so that our hay is much, much bigger than just field 12. Because we've seen that the actual field that we've got is far, far bigger. Yeah, and then we'll get some sheep. We'll keep some of the grass back though. Yeah, deliver quite a few bales and perhaps build a little bit of a shed, or... Yeah, I think so. Do we own the land next to the... In fact, yeah, the only way we can really do this is by running and actually putting ourselves at the side of that. But I would say the enclosure is all on our land. So yeah, no, it does. It runs next to that building. So I think even, yeah, this is the edge of our land. So we could probably have a little shed built just here, especially for bales, I think. And we'll drop some bales in. In fact, we could do that now. Last thing on this session is a bit of a shed. Yeah, it's true. We want a shed for... Now that is high. Yeah, I like that shed. We want to go, yeah, that is the one going back there. It's quite high. It's really meant for... And of course I had to be in the way. Of course I did. Little old me. Let's try that again, shall we? At least it's still got that selected this time. It's too close to the... no, it was too close to that. Let's go back as close as we can. No, that skirt of the grass. Let's go down and make sure there's no horribleness to the edge. So that's our bale. No, that looks nice. Yeah, no, there's no... Yeah, we should put our bales under cover, ready for those. We are going to need a front loader though, aren't we, up here? Thinking about it. We are really, this is true. Yeah, we're going to... this is a Let's Play where really having two telehandlers is probably a thing now. Yeah, but actually, no, I don't think this can have a front loader. I'm not sure, I don't think so, but we shall see. Yeah, whatever. Well, I think the John Deere, the 7R can. They did have them, if you remember, first thing, I think. It's got a front loader thing on it, so we can just grab a front loader for at the top, something like the Banderanti, I think, and grab another weight for these up here. Yeah, it has. It's definitely got the console for that. So, yeah, I'm not going to say goodbye because I've already said it. So I'll hopefully see you on future sessions.